All right, we made it down here again. Hope the wind muff is working. It seemed to work good last time. You guys are actually directly in the wind. I actually had to put on a jacket today. It was kind of cold. The tide isn't as low as it has been, and the sand is not. There used to be a big bank here. Now it's kind of just a slight slope, so it could be getting sanded in. Probably is, but we won't know until we try. So I'll do a big gridded out area starting with, and then if we don't get any targets, we might move to another beach. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look good either way, but we'll see what happens. You never know. Well, the sun just went down, so we're not going to have much light. That is so beautiful though. Just right over there. It's like a cloud layer. It went down. I think we're just going to have to go up and try the dry sand. And then if that's no good, we're probably going to go maybe to a different beach, or maybe move down there. Try to find a spot where I haven't been yet. I pretty much cleared this whole beach though, except this section, and this section is sanded in. Yeah, pretty bad. I mean, I haven't had a target yet. Oh, there we go. All right. Save the day. Doesn't sound that great so far. Sounds like a high tone though. Could be silver. Or a quarter. We got it. It's probably a penny. Yeah. It is. It's a zinc penny. Beach has a lot of those. But we got our target, so that's going to keep us here a little longer. Alright, we kind of got a target here. It's a small sound. We'll take it. I'm not liking the sound of this one. Well, now it sounds good. What the heck? Why is it so deep? Okay. So it's a 12-13, so it's probably a nickel. Total 13. And it is a nickel. Alright, that's a good. I know where the targets are now. So we got one target here, one target back down there at this level. So that's two targets. That's good. I'm actually cold. It's crazy. So hot at my house. It's like 90 at my house. All right, we got a sound here. Pretty high. Now there's nothing. Goes from high to nothing. Widen the hole. A lot of times that tells me it's like a tent stake or something. I don't know, this one's kind of sounding good. Hopefully we got it. Nope. That was my scoop. I see something. Maybe this is it. Oh, it is. It's a giant hoop earring. Anyways. Hey, that's jewelry. It counts. It's funny that it rang up like that. Yeah, that was it. Let's keep going. Well, we're not getting too many signals, but we did get one right now. 14. Typically that's a pull tab, so we'll see. Maybe it won't be today. Yeah, maybe we won't even find it. Lost it already. Wow. I was just kidding, we really did lose it. You know why? Because it's not anything. It's a bobby pin. Why do those ring up good sometimes? Surface find. Turned on my light and there it was. A zinc penny crusty on the surface. Let's keep going. Well, I just did something stupid. We got to get out of here right now. Dang it, I'm in a good spot too. I mean, well, no, it's actually horrible down here. I left my parking pass hanging from my rearview mirror with my door unlocked, the window down. Oh my gosh. Please, I hope nobody stole it. That's all they have to do is reach in and... Oh, I'm far away too. Dang it. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, we're coming up on the car. Man, I was a long ways away from my car. I didn't even realize. Let's see if it's still there. Please be there. Yes, it is. Can you see it in the window? Look. Open window. That's $200 just sitting there. That pass. Alright, let's move to a different beach. Alright, we're on a different beach now. There's nothing down here. Except that. That kind of sounds like a quarter. What in the world? Jeez. Alright. It is a quarter. Alright, well at least we got a quarter. I'm thinking about giving up. I don't know though. That might change my mind. My muffin is falling off or whatever it is. My mic cover is falling off. This one's not made for my camera. I remember when I bought these a long time ago. Anyways, let's see if we can find another target. All right, I found one in the wet right here. Hopefully we have it. Get out of the water. So it's a 14-15. I don't see a ring, but I do see a piece of jewelry. Let's see what it is. It's all crusty. Oh, it's some kind of pendant. I figured I'd try out in the water a little more, and well, I found something right away. So let's go back out there. So we are in the dry sand now. Try to salvage this hunt. That's all I found in the wet is a quarter. I gridded out a big area. Let's see what this is. Well, it's one of those doubloons or whatever, like a fake coin, like somebody got with their metal detector and brought it down here and threw it down here. Unless it's real, we'll be rich. So this beach has probably been cleaned out. That's what it tells me. Anyways, let's do a little more dry. I actually think I see something. No? But we're not far away from that other signal, so I'd imagine it probably has something to do with that one. I don't know, maybe it's a coin spill. It's just no, it is another one of those fake coins. I knew it. Maybe they're not fake though. Maybe somebody took them from a coin collection. Does that mean there's another one? Had a feeling. Yeah, it's another one. They look pretty cool though. I mean, they look like real coins, but I'm sure they're fakes. Huh. Anyways, let's keep going. Alright, here's another one in the dry. Sounds like a quarter though. I'm actually walking back to the car at this point. And it actually is a quarter. One of those state coins. Alright, let's keep going. I mean, back to the car. Alright, we made it through another hunt. Boy, that one actually wore me out because I had to run back to my car. But good for the cardio, I guess, because I don't do much cardio. Well, let's get right to it. We got one rock, which I don't think I'm gonna even tumble this one. I'm not really feeling it, But I do see a drip of that orange in there, so maybe it is a local rock. So maybe someday. But we'll throw it right there for now. Those are the ones that I'm like, maybe. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, about 6 or 7 pieces of junk, fishing hook, 1 nickel, 2 pennies, and 2 quarters. Probably our best find is the quarters. Or maybe it's these. I don't know what they are. I'm almost certain they're not real. I mean, I am certain. Almost. There's the other side. But if those were real, I'm sure they'd be worth a lot of money. We even got a bottle cap and a little pendant. But you really can't tell what it is. Looks like it was a sword or something. And then we got an hoop earring. The big old hoop. I don't even see this part on it. It's got a big metal part there. Anyways, that's it for that hunt. You know, I did that beach, the one we've been finding stuff on. It was not hitting like it was. I think it got sanded in just enough, or I hit a spot somebody else already hit. I think that's what happens, is somebody will hit a section of the beach and then I'll happen to go down there and hit the section they didn't hit, you know. But finding that section that they didn't hit is hard to do. I don't know. You just never know down there because, well, with the sand moving around, the heavy objects stick together, the light objects stick together. It's just a whole thing about, you know, the targets could be moved around. Look, I trimmed my sunflower, all the leaves off it. Now it's just a stick with the sunflower hanging on it. Figure I'm just gonna leave it there because I don't plant anything in this garden really. I mean, the pumpkins I did, but I planted them out of my compost. They just started growing by themselves. I did not plant them. As you can see, our other pumpkin was there. I took it out and then I trimmed the whole plant back. In fact, I took that plant out. I even trimmed this plant back, but it still has a pumpkin. And all the pumpkin was over here, over here. I did all this just now. There's where the old pumpkin plant was. And there's our new pumpkin. I would show you guys the pumpkin, but you guys know what a pumpkin looks like, right? There's our pineapple. I trimmed back the sweet potatoes, or yams, or whatever they are. But they were growing all up in here and all out here. They started taking over. I am sure they still will. Because when I was pulling them out, I noticed the vines that are coming out, they're taking root. They're taking root, so maybe that's how they spread. I'm sure it is. But I don't know. I thought you had to have a fruit. Now I can walk over here. I wasn't able to walk over here and get to my compost pile. So we can compost some of this stuff. I think I'm gonna go ahead and trim this tomato plant back, but I don't want to trim it too much because if you could see, all these yellow flowers are gonna produce tomatoes, but I think they're just gonna be tiny tomatoes because the hole in the compost that this plant is coming out is only about that big, so the branch can't get very big coming out of here. But I was gonna show you, I saw some tiny ones on here already. Well, you can kind of see them. They're just tiny tomatoes. But my mom really loves these tomatoes, so I'm gonna go ahead and save some of the seeds on these because she's really particular about her tomatoes. I'm just glad I don't eat that stuff anymore. Anyways, yeah, there's Look how big of a pile I got of stuff trimming. I even trimmed up this little daisy here. It was bushing out and just covering all of this with shade, so it's not shaded. We trimmed strawberries, all the dead leaves. Well, not all of them. It still needs more trimming on the backside. But I'm planning on moving these, and what's going on right now is every year they do this. You get all these sprouts. Look, there's roots on that. So I'm thinking about, I got a whole bunch of more pots like these, planting more. But raising them up to about this high, and then put them in a row so I can walk on both sides. The bugs can't get into them from the ground. And people can pick them. I don't eat the berries. I mean, I did last year, I ate a couple, but I wouldn't call that eating them. I trimmed our purple bush, our purple flowers. And, well, there's an update on the garden. I still got to trim all those. I'm going to keep the pond pretty much full during the winter. So I can keep warmth in there for the fish and the frog. They can have a place to hide, and then bugs will come to the plants and they can eat. So there's that. The cactus. I need to transplant it. This thing is coming out. Look. It's rotted. I watered it too much. It was underneath the pumpkin, so I couldn't see it, and it was getting watered, way too much water. So, yeah. And then we planted potatoes in here and in there. So we'll see if those grow. I know this is kind of stupid to show you guys, but throughout the next year or so, we're going to see this stuff actually happen. These are going to actually probably grow. This is going to change. I mean, we're going to pick the pumpkin. So it's kind of like a long-term thing. Then this is going to grow, or it's going to move to a bigger table, because remember we did 2 more things last week. They got finished. It was these rocks here. These are the ones we did. So it's getting so full that if I pour 2 more on here, I'm afraid they're just going to fall off. They're going to come tumbling down the side and fall off. So we need to, well, you know, fix it. Put them in a better display spot. I swear, I really love these. I don't know why. I want to go back and get more. It's just brown, but, and there's that white stuff in there. But these are just like test pieces, basically. So if I go back there, if I can go find that spot again, I'm gonna get some nice big chunks and try to get some pure brown, like glass almost. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. This wasn't a very good one for metal detecting, but that's the reality of metal detecting. And I left my window down with my passing in the car, so I had to run back to my car. Oh, here's a rock that got in the way. When I hit the rocks right on this thing, and that's obsidian, by the way, that big giant one, they go flying everywhere. But this one is a good one, so it's green and got lines in it. This one will tumble good. I have to break it down a little more. Anyways, that's it for this hunt. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I finally got the surfboards cleaned up, and there was one little crack on one of them. We fixed it. I got wax on it, and I took it in the pool, and I paddle on that one better than I did the other one. 2 surfboards I got out of the trash. They were just brown, ugly. Just wax on them, had a sand in it, and I cleaned them all up, and they look like brand new. I mean, they look really good. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.